Let's get started!
Clever, comrade. We should make another waifu here. It's...
Well, you know what, Deadline? Since we didn't release a video last week, why not just do it now?
Let's do this.
A very appropriate background. What do you think?
Awesome.
So instead of another video full of rants and negativity, we are just gonna make a waifu tier list.
Interesting.
And besides, making nothing but rant after rant after rant does get a little too repetitive, don't you think?
Yup.
So here are the fine ladies of MHA on the good side of things. As you can see, I added these two to make it an even 20.
Who are they?
Filler characters. Also no moms because they are already waifus of someone else. No deflective detective from Vigilantes because no one knew her anyway. And no granny. And most importantly, no Catman and Magnet because I'm not touching that topic even with a 100-foot pole. And in case I missed someone here, it's because I forgot about them. Now on the other side of the spectrum we have the lady villains. I know we have these props, but they're all irrelevant anyway. And that's all of them. 23 eligible candidates. No kids because rating kids is awkward. Everyone here is 18 and above according to the wiki.
What's this child doing here?
She's 22. We are in anime. An adult woman looking like a kid is normal.
Huh. Ah well. Should I get the tier list?
No, Deadline. We are gonna do something different. Why rank them in tier lists when we could just pick the best waifu of MHA? Why should some be at S tier, and why should some be at C tier, when we could just have one winner and 22 losers?
That's not how tier lists work, clever comrade.
Well, that's the twist I'm talking about. Okay, let's begin. So what is a waifu? It goes by many definitions, but most of the time it's just a term people use on a female anime character they find attractive.
They all look good to me. Except this child.
Exactly, Deadline. We are gonna be looking for other traits because of that fact, and what better way to pick out the best waifu of MHA than going by the creator's specialties. Now the creator may not be the best storyteller around, and absolutely sucks at writing villains. But he's damn good at character designs. The guy just never runs out of character design ideas. For comparison, this is a bunch of nobodies that only appeared on screen for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, this is a prominent group in MHA Vigilantes. See the difference? That means the main quality of an MHA waifu should be that she's visually distinct. That means we are going to remove all the normal looking ladies in this list. Everyone without visual distinction has to go, especially those with generic hair colors.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Now to our next criteria. We are gonna follow what the creator wants again. After all, this is still his manga. He says he hates drawing long hair. That means another quality of a good MHA waifu is having short hair. Now instead of just immediately eliminating the long-haired ladies, let's go over them and see if they can pass.
Nice one, clever comrade. Smash or pass.
Exactly, Deadline. Whatever you want to call it. Beam Cannon. She has short hair now, and looks exactly like Telly. Her abilities are underwhelming for a Big 3 student. She also pouts a lot. Is she distinct enough to pass as a waifu?
No.
Green Cat. For a person armed with a powerful tracking quirk, she respects everyone's privacy, and that's good in my book. What do you think?
Her quirk was so useful. I just had to take it.
Smash or pass?
Smash.
Wonder Woman. Should we really include her here? I mean, she's a reality warper. Wouldn't that be cheating if she can just wish to become the best waifu of MHA?
Yep, that's cheating. Remove her.
Yeah, we are here for waifu material ladies, not ladies who can just turn into anything at will. Bunny gal. She has brown skin, white hair, muscles, and bunny ears. She may have a high level of distinction, but bunny girl characters are literally everywhere in anime.
Clever comrade. Smash!
Okay, you're the boss.
Think I saved lives.
Snakehead. I have literally nothing to say about her. Except she has snakes. On her head.
Pass.
I tip my hat to you. One legend to a
Side chick. What's up with her hair? Is she bald? Is it made of fire? Can it be extinguished? What happens if she takes a bath? Is it made of plasma or what?
It's the fourth state of matter.
That's f***ing badass. Let's get her in. Rated R. She's perfectly normal. But just typing out something in Google proves that. She's not waifu material.
Pass.
Support Lali. Well, technically she has long hair, in proportion to body size.
Remove her now. She's a child.
But she's very fashionable, and her quirk is literally being waifu material. She spends her entire screen time revolving around Jello.
Whatever you say.
9's token female character. She's tall. She's very tall. She's unusually tall compared to other female characters. But she may have legs for days. She's not the one who holds the title of tallest female MHA character. You see. This is her. This is the height of an average adult female character. This is Superman. This is Deadline. Meanwhile, this is the height of the tallest female character ever.
Ground explodes. So we finally meet. It sounds like you hate being interviewed.
Apparently Miss Mine Layer used to be as tall as the Demon King at one point. Yeah, this woman is tall. That means she's okay. Now that we got most out of the way, it's time to find out who's the most waifu material out of these remaining ladies. No more creator preferences. No more bullshit. No more bullshit. Creator preferences. We are entering the final phase of this waifu battle and it's time to get real. Let's go back to the green cat. She said she's going to help in the finale somehow. But not only it's literally impossible for her to control how search is being used, she didn't even appear during the Deadline battle, not even in a flashback. So technically she just said she's gonna help, and then disappeared.
She goes to everyone.
Not waifu material at all. Next we have Firestorm. She's the second highest ranking female hero in Japan, owns her own hero agency, and is currently handling training of these people. Overall she's of high status, rich as f***, and good with kids. And we all know how good dragons are at housekeeping and protecting princesses. She's also quite tall. Firestorm naturally gives off mommy energy, and that's waifu material.
Clever comrade. Stop being biased.
I'm not biased, I'm just spitting facts. Okay, let's move on. Bunny gal. She picks fights, goes to fight clubs, does brawling for fun, and beats up villains as a hobby. She'll probably spend more time fighting people than being a waifu.
Not waifu material.
Also bunnies eat their own crap, so there's that.
Not waifu material.
This is a joke. She does crappy jokes. She's such a bad comedian that she relies on her laughing gas ability just to make people laugh. What a joke.
I think she's good.
But not as much to become waifu material. Maybe if she got better. But for now let's cross her out. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, look, another blue woman.
Deadline, she's the only blue woman on the list.
Huh. Where is...
Not only that, she has an incredibly useless quirk, she's also 2 minutes away from a wardrobe malfunction. Also she literally looks like Falcon.
That's f***ing not waifu material.
This is the seal token. Let's cross her out.
Good idea.
This is Queen Shark. This is King Shark. Together they can make a baby shark. Jokes aside, she's huge, but not technically tall. She can't fit in normal houses, she can't fit in malls, she can't fit in public transports. She probably lives in Atlantis, and just went to shore to buy some clothes since it's raining and all. It just so happened that a civil war occurred a while ago and people chased her far into the mainland for being mistaken as a villain.
From the sea she came, to the sea she should return.
Yeah, she can't really fit into anything made for humans. The side chick. This guy can turn off his flames, she cannot. That means she's a walking fire hazard. She's also very noisy and energetic, a less violent version of Bunny Gal.
She's not my type.
Astronaut. She's good at sucking, from spilled baking powder to gravity and light. Despite her cool looking suit, deep down she's just a regular person with no visual distinction. Totally not MHA Waifu material.
Not waifu material.
So that's basically all the heroes. Only Firestorm is left. Let's go to the villains. Support Loli. From her mannerisms all the way to her quirk, it's almost as if she's made for this waifu role. She's basically what anime fans call a legal loli, and is probably made to appeal to all the strange people out there who are into kid looking but actually above 18 midget women. But since I'm not one of those people, I'm gonna remove her from the list.
That's right, clever comrade. Plus she already is this man. It means she's not waifu material anymore.
All the more reason to remove her from the list. 9 token. For a villain whose given name literally means skill. She's unusually soft, and very more so for 9. She literally didn't even appear to fight some students early on into the movie, but suddenly entered the scene after 9 got weakened. Which means she's literally just hiding behind some nearby trees, and probably blushing like mad. And then there's this scene. You won't see any other villain like this in MHA. MHA villains regularly throw each other under the bus when times get tough. But not this lady. She'll stick with you through the fire and flames, and f***ing beat the crap out of anyone who even dare to lay a finger on you. Especially if you're 9, and only 9. You can't really get more waifu material than this lady. But since we're in an alternate universe, then that means 9 survived here.
What do you think?
They're probably married and having a great time being villains, and obviously being extra wild in the bedroom.
That lucky f***er. But that means she's already taken and not waifu material anymore.
I'm afraid, but you're right. It's a sad day in the MHA verse today.
Now there's only 3 people left.
Deadline. In case you haven't noticed, these two have been occupying the same box for around 10 minutes now. They count as one person, because they are literally the same person. I'm sure a lot of people agree with me here. So now it's these two versus Firestorm in this epic final battle. Who will take home the gold? Who will be best waifu of MHA?
How does those 2 work?
A literal 2-for-1 deal, you get the idea. I already said some stuff about Firestorm. Now let's go to her rivals. This is Huntsman and Marksman. They're so the same that you can't describe one without accidentally describing the other. Let's start with this one. Huntsman steals from the quirked and gives it to the quirkless. Oh wait, wrong story. This is Huntsman. She's sent on a wild goose chase to recover the anti-doomsday key. But since Megamind over here didn't notice that she didn't return, that means he just gave her that quest as an excuse to get her as far away from him as possible. It's because Huntsman is extremely clingy, so clingy that repulsion fields have no effect on her. She breathes down on Megamind's neck so much. That's why this background thing is built around his costume, just to prevent nonsensical breathing. She probably just wants her senpai to notice her. And since she failed to get the anti-doomsday key over and over and over again, she's probably still at the bottom of this canyon moping around and too embarrassed to tell her senpai that she failed. She'll probably switch targets on who to cling to the moment some person gives her more attention. Marksman, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. She wants a guy to push around, which is why she got this guy out and started pushing him around. Sandsman is not even resisting, probably because he's into that kind of shit. So technically one is clingy and submissive, and the other is hyper dominant, and this is the main trait that sets them apart. What do you think?
Forget that woman. I want those two. The best of both worlds.
But they hate phones, and will not accomplish any task you give them, and will probably beat each other up the moment you leave them alone in one room.
Clever, comrade. I don't want that money. I want two waifus. But I also need people I can trust and depend on.
Well, they do have natural anti-falcon tendencies, so there's that.
See?
Deadline. Firestorm wins, it's obvious. These two are just hitmen who can't even do their jobs properly. There's nothing waifu material about them beyond looking pretty.
But there's two of them. The viewers would agree with me that they're the better pick.
Firestorm wins. She's hands down the best waifu of MHA, with this one being a close second. Fire the confetti, we are wrapping this video up. I'm telling you, Deadline. Firestorm is tall, very rich, sophisticated, classy, high-ranking, owns her own agency, good with kids, short-haired, and with reptilian eyes and teeth. Can Huntsman and Marksman even top that?
They're both younger than her.
Deadline, I said it at the very start of the video. We are not looking for pretty faces. We are not looking for combat capabilities. We are looking for waifu attributes.
Whatever. Woman, I am going to pay you good cash to publish an article saying why these two are top tier waifus.
Deadline, I heard that.
No.